Distinguished colleagues, the year 2022 marks the beginning of the International Decade of Indigenous Languages. It has, in my opinion, two main goals to achieve. One is to make society at large, but also indigenous peoples themselves, acknowledge and value languages, to understand that linguistic diversity is important for humankind, as diversity is in nature. The second goal is to make sure that all indigenous languages in the world get as many of the same opportunities as others, to ensure their sustainability and make these languages part not only of our past, but also of our future. In Latvia, which is home to the Indigenous Livonian language, this decade has started with a broad set of efforts. The new law of historical lands has been introduced, and a corresponding state program is being developed to ensure better protection for the Livonian and to support Livonian in finding language domains. A program and contemporary learning materials are being developed for the acquisition and ensuring intergenerational transfer of the Livonian. But most important of all is the development of new platforms containing digital language resources and technologies that help to make Livonian accessible to a wide range of users, from the researchers and those interested to the, most importantly, Livonian community. It is especially significant as the Livonian community has lost its historical area as a result of the Soviet occupation and has been living in exile for the past 70 years. Digital environments and technologies help to bring the Livonian community back together, create new domains for the Livonian language, and reintroduce it to the everyday use. These are the same reasons why digital technologies and resources are extremely important for any indigenous language. These languages are already involved in competition with the major languages of the world. To stay in that competition, they must try to acquire domains, means, and tools to ensure their sustainability, and digital solutions can enable that. They also must seek asymmetrical answers to the challenges of the modern world. In my opinion, currently there are two crucial groups of technologies and resources needed by indigenous languages. First are technologies and resources for language documentation and making the result of this documentation available to every member of the indigenous community. Second are technologies and resources that enable the acquisition, intergenerational transfer, and most importantly, the use of indigenous languages. Some may say that many indigenous people currently don't even have proper access to the internet to exploit such technologies, but it's a question of time. All indigenous languages have to be prepared to compete for their future on digital battlegrounds, but they also need to exploit fully the opportunities digital technologies can provide for safeguarding and bringing indigenous languages to the future world. I also encourage companies and institutions developing digital solutions and products to remember that their customers and users may be speaking one of the 7,000 world's languages outside the default list, and they surely would enjoy being able to use those products and technologies in the language of their own. Thank you.